before and after the advent of Mungiki. Sometimes I hear the former deputy president talk about violence in his Wamanyoro meetings, and I say, indeed, ignorance is bliss. Mr. Speaker, I see the violence that has never been witnessed in the central part of this country, now repeated almost every weekend in funerals and or rallies and what have you, and I say, indeed, ignorance is bliss. I want to appeal to the senators from the Mountain Kenya region. You are going the wrong route. Because I remember, these children you now want to militarize. Some joker militarized them into Mungiki, and I went in Mithunguri, and the ladies would talk in my ear quietly. We normally see you on TV. Please help us. Mungiki is finishing us. So I ask her, what does it do? He says, when you milk, you must declare how many liters of milk you milk to your cow. And Mungiki will either come with an entitlement of 1 liter or 2 liters. If you don't, your cow is gone. Let us do politics, but not politics of militarization of our youth. It is extremely dangerous.
Kakamega Senator Boni Khalwale has issued a stern warning to former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua over his recent remarks concerning the political consequences of overturning the people's will in the 2027 general election. Speaking in the Senate on Thursday, May 22nd, Khalwale criticized Gachagua's comment, calling for calm and emphasized the importance of preserving peace during the upcoming election. Khalwale expressed his strong commitment to ensuring peace electoral process, stressing that no form of incitement or suggestion of violence would be tolerated. He underscored the need for national unity and assured that all necessary efforts would be made to prevent the occurrence of any post-election violence. The senator also highlighted his personal concerns, noting the impact of any unrest would have on his large family. He emphasized that peace across the country was crucial for the safety of all citizens, especially the younger generation. Gachagua's remarks during the recent online interview has sparked widespread criticism from political leaders and government agencies. The National Cohesion and Integration Commission (NCIC) has since summoned the former deputy president, expressing concerns over the potential impact of his statement on national unity and the memory of the past electoral violence. NCIC has confirmed that it is working in coordination with other state agencies to address the issue and hold Gachagua accountable. The commission described his statement as provocative and insensitive, given the historical trauma linked to the electoral violence in Kenya.
Before and after the advent of Mungiki. Sometimes I hear the former deputy president talk about violence in his Wamanyoro meetings, and I say, indeed, ignorance is bliss. Mr. Speaker, I see the violence that has never been witnessed in the central part of this country, now repeated almost every weekend in funerals and or rallies and what have you, and I say, indeed, ignorance is bliss. I want to appeal to the senators from the Mountain Kenya region. You are going the wrong route. Because I remember, these children you now want to militarize. Some joker militarized them into Mungiki, and I went in Mithunguri, and the ladies would talk in my ear quietly. We normally see you on TV. Please help us. Mungiki is finishing us. So I ask her, what does it do? He says, when you milk, you must declare how many liters of milk you milk to your cow. And Mungiki will either come with an entitlement of 1 liter or 2 liters. If you don't, your cow is gone. Let us do politics, but not politics of militarization of of our youth. It is extremely dangerous. And having said that, may I also inform the former deputy president, who is a good friend of mine. We campaigned with him for many months to win the presidency in 2022. That 2027, we are going to do everything to make sure that the election of 2027 is peaceful. We cannot imagine a situation whereby our children should start fighting each other because one person or the other has lost the presidential election. That one I refuse. And I want to tell the former deputy president he's playing with fire. When members from his community then started facing the wrath of the proponents of post-election violence in 2007, 2008, he was nowhere. We were the ones who were on the Kibaki side who bore the burden of protecting these patriotic Kenyans who were doing business and have settled in Kakamega. It is a route we can never go, we shall not allow, and we will fight to ensure that the election 2027 will be free, fair, and peaceful. Mr. Speaker, we say these things with a degree of patriotism. Maybe, I don't know, some of you have 2 children, maximum 3. So in the event of the country bursting, you will quickly look for 5 passports, 1 for yourself, 1 for your wife, and 3 for your children. How about me? I will not know where child X is, child J is, child Y is. I would die out of worries, Mr. Speaker. I need peace so that my children, wherever they be, I'm assured that they're okay. I'm serious. I'm telling you. It is a thought that I cannot entertain in my mind. Mr. Speaker, the wives are adults, but my children, I can kill you for them. The wives could very well take care of themselves. Mr. Speaker, I cannot end my contribution in seconding this motion without mentioning something about CS Wycliffe Ambetsa Oparanya. Wycliffe Ambetsa Oparanya is not my friend. Wycliffe Ambetsa Oparanya is one man against whom we have competed longest in my career. And therefore, we are serious political adversaries. Thank God the elders brought us together sometime last year and we buried the hatchet. It is going to remain that way. Why I want to celebrate Oparanya is that Oparanya has breathed new life into this ministry. In fact, there are people who think this ministry of cooperative only came around when His Excellency President William Ruto made Oparanya minister. This ministry has always been there, leader of the majority. But all of a sudden, Oparanya is there and is doing a good job. This is why sometimes I want to disagree with my younger brother Edwin when he doubts that Baba gave President William Ruto experts to help him run the government. I think it is true because Oparanya is behaving like a typical expert in members of cooperative. I mean, I have seen the coffee sector, which was there pre-independence in Kakamega, in Vihiga, in Bungoma, and many other parts of the country, especially in Nyanza and Western. They had all died. But Oparanya, every day on social media, I see he's there, he's doing this, he's doing that. We must give him space. I only want to urge members of the National Assembly, Budget and Appropriation Committee to make sure that they put sufficient funds at the disposal of CS Oparanya so that we have enough funds. I appreciate the fact that there is something they call the cherry fund, but we should have enough funds to make sure that farmers who want now to rejuvenate, to reinvigorate these factories of coffee can now be able to get good settlings. And I would like to urge members of the farming community, especially those interested in coffee in Kakamega, not to be in a hurry just because of the hype which I can see going